Good morning, YouTube. What's today? Today is like what, May 8th, I think. Yeah, today is May 8th. It is 8:30 on the dot. I just made it to Devil's Lake. I'm out here up in Wisconsin. I'm out here like 30 minutes from Wisconsin Dells, if you know where that's at. Yeah, so today my off day is Thursday. I'm off today, so I just randomly just wanted to come to Devil's Lake. I came here one time in 2023, I think. Yeah, 2023. Man, time flying. But I came out here in 2023 one time to go on a hike, and it was real nice. And the lake out here is a decent size. I'll see it the next time I come out here. I was gonna bring my kayak. I don't have my lifetime kayak, but I do have my inflatable kayak in my trunk. Depending on how I feel after this hike, I may or may not throw my kayak in this lake. But I came out here to go on a hike. I already mapped out my trail on alltrails. I got it mapped out to be around like 7.7 miles, but knowing me, it's probably gonna be around like 8.5, maybe 9 miles, because I like to do a lot of extra stuff while I'm out here hiking. But yeah, I'm about to get ready and go on this hike. Today, the footage might look a little different, y'all. I'm recording this right now on my GoPro, but I'm gonna try to record like the actual hike with this Nikon D3400. I had this camera for a couple years, for probably 8 years now, I think 8 or 7 years. But I had this camera for this long, and I never recorded nothing on it, but I have taken like a bunch of pictures on it. I just did my my homie wedding. Shout out to Gary. I just took his pictures for his wedding with this camera. But I want to test out this camera and see how the film quality is, because I might want to switch over to this if it's a good enough quality. I like the GoPro, but I want like higher quality videos when I start uploading. But the GoPro is perfect for like doing the stuff I do though. So I'm still gonna use it, of course, but depending on how today go and how this footage is and the sound quality, I might switch over to this camera, but we gonna see. So most of the time I'm gonna record like me talking to the camera like this. I'm gonna record with the GoPro, but like the actual hike itself, I'm gonna use this. So you should be able to tell when I switch over when I'm editing the video. But let me get on this hike. It's currently like 45 degrees right now. It's supposed to be 66 today, and I got on shorts. I got pants I could switch into, but I'm not finna do all that. I'm just finna go with the flow. I know it's gonna get hot anyway when I hike, so. And if it gets too cold, I can always just come back to my car. So let's go on this hike, y'all. All right, y'all, we just made it to the trailhead. We gotta cross over these train tracks right here. But that's the lake and the parking lot right over there. My car's parked right there. But yeah, there's the lake. And here's the map. So let's see if I can focus it. Yeah, so today I mapped out my route to go like this. This is the parking lot. I'll start right here. We're gonna hike up. We gotta go up these stones real quick. I'm gonna show you what it look like. Hike up these stones, get up to Balance Rock. Gonna chill at Balance Rock for a little bit. Then we're gonna hike around this way. Then we're gonna go to the Devil's Doorway. I might stop and eat breakfast. I got my stove with me. I might stop right there and eat breakfast at the Devil's Doorway. Then we're gonna hike back around, loop around, come this way, come up. Then we're gonna hike north alongside the lake. And then it's like a little thing right here. What's the name of it? It's a rock called Bison Rock. And then it's another like scenic. It's like a scenic view over here. I forgot the name of it. But then we're gonna hike around this way. Maybe I'm gonna stop at the visitor center. I'm not sure yet. I might think about it. Then we're gonna hike around this way, hike around this way. Then we're gonna stop. This should be a scenic overlook. Stop right here for a minute. Then hike back around, hike along the lake, then get back to the car. So that's the plan for today. We're gonna see how it go. Here's another map. Always clean your shoes when you're leaving the trail, and when you begin the trail too. So they got these people be having like different types of plants and stuff that they don't want to attract and bring the an invasive species out up in this wilderness. Ugh. Clean the shoes. I don't know if y'all can see the rocks right there. We gotta go up those rocks. Gotta hike down the trail. Alright, y'all. Here go the fun part of the trail. We gotta go up all these rocks. And what you would call this, even though this is a trail, this kind of like scrambling. Because once you get to like a certain height, you got to try to find like which way you're supposed to really go. It's real nice out here so far though.
Watch which way you go, because I don't see it going this way.
Oh yeah, it's this way. Alright y'all, this the view from so far. We came from down there. That's the lake. We still gotta go kind of far up. We gotta go, I don't know if I can see that. That right there is a balanced rock. We're gonna get a better view of that once we get up there. But yeah, it's getting warm out here. I'm glad I got shorts on now. First it was a little chilly, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit. Alright y'all, so we made it to Balanced Rock. This is the first landmark that we're gonna pass on the trail. I'm gonna stop recording on the camera for a minute till I get to the Devil's Doorway, just to save the battery. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a big rock that's balanced right over the cliff right over the cliff. But yeah, I got about like 15 to 20 minutes till I get to the Devil's Doorway. It's been a beautiful hike. Like, the weather is perfect. Only thing I don't like about the hike is the lawnmower in the background, and I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it. But other than that, it's been a perfect hike. But yeah, let me take some more pictures real quick, and then we're gonna head that way up the rest of this. I guess I ain't gonna call it a mountain. We're gonna call it a mountain. We're gonna head up the mountain, then go up the other way till we get to Devil's Doorway. I know the camera don't do a real good job at showing it, but this kind of steep. Some of these rocks are smooth, so if it's wet out here, and you don't got no good traction, you could slip and fall. And you don't want to fall down there. But shout out to ACG. Yeah, I see the traction on these shoes. We almost to the top. All right, y'all, I made it to like a little small lookout. I'm just above balanced rock. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's balanced rock right there. And I'm up here taking a small water break. But I'm mad. I checked alltrails, see why I was making sure I was good on the map, and apparently alltrails had paused and it stopped recording my my hike for a minute. So I'm missing like 0.5 miles or something like that. But it's cool. I'm still tracking it on my Apple Watch too, so we good. But yeah, I'm right here and I'm about to go to, I don't know if y'all can see it, the Devil's Doorway. So that's the next stop. Then we're gonna find somewhere to post up, get my chair, and make breakfast. Let's get it. Just a cool little rock formation. Look perfect for rock climbing too. Let's see what it look like over here. Ooh, I'm so out of breath, it's crazy. Oh no, this cool. All right, now back on trail. Man, I'm tired. Well, I ain't even tired, I'm just hungry. Let me hurry up. I wish I had a trash bag. I'll pick this up. But I ain't got nothing with me. It's a nice little spot. I think I actually came right here before. Sat down, took a break right here. If I remember correctly. Now this look crazy. Still hiking and still hit that lawnmower. That boy echoing through this whole little valley. A little vulture. This low-key not even on trail. This like a shortcut. But it's still going the same direction, so we good. Made it back onto the main trail. And this trail, I believe, is called the Bluff Trail. I believe that's correct. The West Bluff Trail, to be exact, I think. But yeah, it's the Bluff Trail. Specifically the west side of the park. Specifically. It's not specifically tweaking. We're not too far from the Devil's Doorway. Not too far at all. I like that little side trail that we just went on though. Look like it continued down that way somewhere. Yep. Look. Let me see why I'm at on all trails. So I Let's see. I'm right here. The doorway right there. Let's just stay on trail. Let's just stay on trail. So once I get to the doorway, I'm gonna find me a little low-key spot. Get my camping chair out, get my stove out, make me a breakfast skillet. This is a real nice trail, y'all. Like, the weather is perfect. Like, it was kind of chilly this morning, but soon, I'll say like 30 minutes after I got on the trail, it became like perfect. Like, it's that perfect weather where like it's not a lot of bugs out, it's not too hot, not too cold. Look at this. And there's barely that many people out here, considering this place always packed. I should have been here like an hour earlier though. I woke up an hour and a half too late. I hear voices. We by the doorway, I think. I think this is the stairs to go down. Yep. Let's see. You should see it on the sign. Yep. Devil's doorway. What this say? Yeah, this is the East Bluff I'm talking about East Bluff Trail. I said the West Bluff earlier. Yep, so let's go to the doorway.
Yeah, just right there is no kind. Well, we wait many times at that. Oh, this goes through the This is harder. It's the National Park Station. So close to the main attraction. We don't have the no lights on.
All right, y'all. We just made it to the Devil's Doorway. As you can see, it's like a giant rock formation. Once we go on the other side of it, you'll see that it's more of like a doorway for real. You can't really see it at that angle because we're so low below it. But yeah, there's the doorway. There's the area around it. It's real nice out here. Let's go see what it looks like on the other side. I might climb. I feel like a piece of it fell because I was climbing on here last time I was here. I don't know. It's a better view of the doorway. I'm gonna switch cameras so I can zoom in on it from right here. I'm actually standing on a crazy ledge right now. All right, y'all. I just did a little bit of rock climbing, but I'm up here in the Devil's Doorway. See if y'all get the view behind me. Yes, sir. So basically, I did some rock climbing. I came up on this side, and I climbed along the side right here and got up here. But yeah, I would sit up here and eat, but I'm gonna eat somewhere more secluded because I know more people gonna be coming over here pretty soon. Yeah, this is a beautiful view. Man, it's beautiful out here. Shout out to Wisconsin. Well, let me get down from here and go find somewhere to post up and eat. All right, y'all, we made it to another map. So we started from right here, hiked up, went to Balance Rock, hiked up some more. Where is it at? Then we went to Devil's Doorway. Now we're right here. So from right here, I'm going to walk this way and then loop back around this way. Come around this way, come down, come up this way, go to the visitor center. I'm gonna stop at this. This is the Bison Rock. Go this way, visitor center. Keep going this way. Stop right here at the Scenic overlook. But for now I'm right here, and I'm gonna find somewhere to post up and make breakfast somewhere right here. So let's go. And this is how the trail looks. This is another little map right here. And this trail breaks off to another trail. This is the Potholes Trail. Right now we're on the East Bluff Trail. And it says it right here too. And Potholes. And this is part of the Ice Age Trail. And I don't know when, but I'm going to backpack some of this trail one day. It's like a real popular trail to backpack in Wisconsin. We just left Balance Rock and Devil's Doorway. So now we're going this way. And there's also a group camping site not too far from here. I didn't mention that on the map, but this one is like far down that way. Just want to say, like, today is like the perfect hike. Something in my shoe. Today is like the perfect hike. I really just came out here because I seen the weather was gonna be okay. I thought it was gonna be a little bit colder than this, to be honest, but this is perfect. And some of the trees still got the color from the fall. And some of the trees are starting to bloom for spring. So it's like real colorful in here. I was expecting a bunch of dead plants and dead trees, but I'm shocked. But it is springtime, so I shouldn't be too shocked. But yeah, I'm hiking along this trail, trying to find somewhere secluded where I could post up and make breakfast. But yeah, only bad thing about this trail is they cutting the grass down at the Devil's Lake State Park. It's like a recreational area, and they cutting all the grass, so you just hear a bunch of lawnmowers. And it's like a valley, so like it's echoing through the whole woods. Whew. I'm getting tired. Let me stop talking. Oh, this is cool. I had to stop and show y'all this view. This is insane. All right, so I walked past the part of the trail where I was supposed to turn off to. I was still coming down this way so I could see if I could find somewhere to sit down and eat with a view. But I'm gonna turn around and go back to this one spot that I passed. But just look at this, y'all. Look at this, dog. Let's go this way. It's a spot over there that I passed. I'm gonna go back that way and make this breakfast. What time is it? It's 10:55. I didn't know I was out here lollygagging that long. Yeah, we got some progress to make, so let me go back to this spot, get this stove running, get this breakfast skillet. You feel me? All right, y'all, this is the spot that I settled on, just so I could be under a tree. The trail right here, I want it to be a little bit more off trail, but it's fine. Finna make this breakfast. Before I do that, let me show y'all. All right, y'all, this is my new camping chair that I got. I used this when I went to the Indiana Dunes last week, but I didn't really like say nothing about it because I was busy like with Trey Shell, helping her set up her camp and making the fire pit go and getting my projector going for the Warriors game. It was a lot going on, so I ain't really had time to talk about the chair. But this is the Nemo Moonlight Elite chair, and it's the Nemo brand. I got this chair because it's the same brand as my tent that I have. It's the Nemo brand. And the special thing about the brand is when you buy their products, if like this rips, all you gotta do is send this in to the company, and then they would just they would recycle the damaged piece and make a new piece with it, and then they'll just send you some a free replacement for whatever you got damaged. My bad. So it's basically a long-term investment. So if anything happens to this, I'm just gonna send this in and get it fixed and get it replaced for free, because they have a strong value in their products that they make. So they trust their products, but if anything happens with their products, they'll help you out because you're a paying customer of theirs. So shout out to Nemo. And all you gotta do is you just gotta snap the chair into these little the chair into these little holes. Once you hit that pop, you're good to go. And I don't know why I'm holding this. Just throw that. Pop. But that piece right there, that's the bag that the chair comes in, and it also doubles as like if you want to sit down in sand or like a unstable piece of ground, you put that under the chair legs and you'll have somewhere stable to sit on. But I don't need it right now because the ground is solid. That's perfect. Now it's time to cook. All right, so we got the breakfast skillet from Mountain House. Got my water. Got my utensils. Got my stove. And last but not least, most important thing, got the food. So all we gotta do is set up the stove. Got the jet boil fuel. I hate when they do this. Where is it? All we gotta do is pour some water in here, let it boil. Now we just gotta wait for the water to boil. It's quick and easy. You got the breakfast skillet. What is it? You got eggs, potatoes, pork sausage, onions, and peppers. And this is good, trust me, y'all. I had it like 5 times now. It's delicious. All right, y'all. We got the water boiling now. Yes, sir. All we gotta do is put the water into the bag, let it sit for a minute, stir it up, and we should be good to go. And remember, whenever you pour in boiling water, pour it away from you. You don't want to spill it on you, especially when you're outside in nature. It's a bad combination, having an accident like that out here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little more. That should be good right there. Gotta stir it up, mix it up. Oh yeah. Now we gotta let it sit for 4 minutes, then we should be good to go. All right, y'all. The food should be ready by now. Let's see. Yes, sir. It's still very hot, but I'm hungry, so we finna eat. Yeah, I don't know how good this is. I was just telling Trey Shell, you could down there eat Mountain House meals like at the crib, like if you really wanted to. You don't just gotta eat these while you're outside camping. You can eat these like when you're just hungry, want something quick. Just boil some water, pour it in there. You got a whole meal. But yeah, shout out to Mountain House. They food always good. I ain't have not one bad meal yet. But I don't try that many different meals. I bought a couple different meals the other day when I went to REI, but I ain't tried them yet, so I don't know. But all the meals I did have, they always good. So my favorite so far is the chicken fajita bowl. That one is A1. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Look like a woodpecker be pecking at it. This whole tree got holes in it. Yep, packing up my chair. I'm finna get on the trail again. We gotta go that way, and then we gotta loop into the forest. At first we came this way, walking along the ledge. But now we gotta go into the forest. Then we're gonna loop back in, and then loop back on into the forest. This is a nice little loop. I should still have like a view like this once I get to a certain spot, but we finna see what it like. Let's pack this stuff up and go. All right, y'all. So we was walking along the East Bluff Trail. I just came from back there where I was eating it. Now we gotta go in. We're gonna go in to the left, running parallel to the East Bluff Trail. I'm not sure the name of this actual trail, but I'm guessing they got the yellow trail blazes to mark the trail. And we're gonna basically walk parallel to the East Bluff Trail, and then we're gonna loop back to the East Bluff Trail, and then go back in further that way, going north. So let's head this way. Yeah, so I don't know the name of this trail, but it has the yellow trailblazers. So we gotta go this way. Okay, y'all, so I guess the conservation truck just drove past me, and this is I guess like just a side road, a back road that's close to the trails, I guess, for rescue. I've seen a couple signs that said rescue road, so it's just like a back road for the park rangers and stuff like that. Maybe it's accessible to the public. I don't know, I'm not sure. But it's like a road / trail. All right, y'all. Now we made it back to the East Bluff Trail. But this time we going north, following the lake. And there's the lake over there. Got a better view like right here, I think. Yeah, so there's the lake. This is the East Bluff Trail. Man, look at this lake. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like turning around and going to get my kayak out my trunk. But I'm gonna do I'm gonna hike. I'm gonna hike all the way over there to that side of the lake, loop back around. My car is parked over there somewhere. So I gotta go all the way around. Somebody out there in their kayak. Man, I'm coming back out here anyway. Only 50 cents. Yeah, I'm so happy I came back out here. This is my first time on this part of the trail, but I only came to Devil's Lake one time before today. That was like 2 years ago. But one of the reasons I came out here though, I came out here because I wanted to hike the whole loop. I wanted to see how much of the loop my friends can do, because they want me to plan them a group camping trip that they could do, because they always be making fun of me because I be outside so much. Shout out to Kateria and Ryan. But no, I came out here just so I could like see how much of the trail would be doable for like a whole group of people, so I could have like a real nice camping trip planned out. But so far, this trail is amazing. So whatever we decide to do, it's gonna be lit. But yeah, let me keep walking. Look at this. Y'all, look at this tree. I don't know what caused the tree to look like that. I don't know if somebody carved that. I don't know if some bugs did that. I don't know. That look crazy because it go all the way to the top of the tree. Yeah, this is how the trail looking. Been passing up a couple of people along the way, but not too many. I see 2 more people in the distance. Yeah, this is a beautiful trail. Okay, I'm convinced somebody carved these now. Just look at this. It's another tree. That's crazy though. I'm gonna see if I can find some more in here. I probably will. Let's see. Nope. We're gonna find some more. This is a pretty cool area. It's a bunch of rocks. I don't feel like going up these stairs, but I got to. That should be fun. Ugh. Alright, let's get it, y'all. It's not that bad. They are kind of steep though. And it's a lot of them. Do I go that way or this way? Let's see this way real quick. Which way alltrails tell me to go? We almost on the other side of the lake. This is the north side. I was all the way down on the south side of the lake. So the path that I followed apparently took me off trail. I came from over this way. I wasn't even supposed to be over here. So I'm finna try to take this little shortcut down to where the trail is. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh yeah, we good. Y'all, look at the sap coming out of this tree. You can see it glistening in the distance. There's a helicopter flying close somewhere. I can't see it though. Oh, I see it. Y'all probably can't see it, but it's in the trees going that way. Here go the lake. Trash. Wish I had a garbage bag. We're gonna keep hiking on the trail. Oh, this look crazy. I almost walked right past this too. I'm glad I turned around. Should we go down there, y'all? Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, y'all, so we just came down from that way, and when on the map that I planned out, I was supposed to go down this trail, but I see this little offshoot, so I'm checking all trails. If you look on all trails, I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm right here, but you zoom in, it's like a little small trail right there. Instead of going around this way, I just cut through. So we finna take this little shortcut. All right, let's get it. Y'all, I was literally walking for like just 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. I'm already at the parking lot. So that shortcut was A1. All right, right now, I'm finna try to hike to the visitor center. I just bit my tongue. Now I'm finna go hike to the visitor center and see if they got any key change. Y'all know every time I go somewhere and hike, or I go to a new city, I always buy me a keychain. I've been here before, but I didn't get a keychain. I never knew they had a visitor center. I was on the opposite side of the lake anyway. So we finna go to the visitor center and see if I get a keychain. All right, y'all, so remember, we started right here. We hiked this way. We went to Balanced Rock. We hiked around, went to the Devil's Doorway. We hiked this way. Then we cut through this way. We was on this little back rescue road. Then we went back onto the East Bluff Trail. We hiked this way. We hiked to that cave. This was that cave right there. And it was a scenic overlook. Then we hiked this way. Now we right here. So now I'm finna cross the railroad. Then I'm finna come up here. Go to the visitor center if it's open. If not, we're gonna keep hiking. But we're gonna go here and try to find a keychain. Then we're gonna hike along this way. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna stop right here for a minute. And then we're gonna push our way through and just finish the whole hike and go back to the car. But let's get going. Look at this view of the lake. I'm gonna get like in the picnic area. There's some picnic tables over there in the back. Picnic tables over here. It's a boat launch. You could just launch your boat. This is the north side of the lake, and all the way over there is the south side of the lake. We hiked along that way up there. Now we're gonna loop back. We're gonna loop around this way and hike along this side of the lake and go up there. Then hike back long, go along the shore, and head back to the car. This look amazing though. I made it to the visitor center, y'all. Let's see what's on the inside. I think I'm gonna get this one. All right, y'all. I just left the little visitor center. It wasn't nothing in there for real. I just got me a little keychain and a Twix. That's it. But we finna keep hiking. I just took me a little mini water break. Finna keep hiking, and then take a break when we get to the top of that hill up there. I don't know what to call it. A hill, a cliff, a mountain, whatever. It should take us like maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes. We're gonna see. All right, y'all. So we leaving the picnic area, and now this is the West Bluff Trail. At first I thought the first trail we was on was the West Bluff, but that was the East Bluff. This is the West Bluff Trail. So now we got some uphill to go. It's gonna be a fun trip going uphill. I ain't tired though. Let's get this going. I'm charging my GoPro right now, but this uphill ain't no joke. But y'all, this is a map of the Ice Age Trail. It's like a real popular backpacking trail that's in Wisconsin. I don't know if this is the starting point or if this is the starting point, but where's Devilslake? We're right here right now. So you could hike this trail from here and go along this way with it. But one day I'm gonna hike part of this one day. I don't know what part I'm gonna hike. Probably somewhere around this area. Do like a weekend backpacking trip. But I do have a backpacking trip next month. Where's Picture Rocks? I'm pretty sure this is Picture Rocks. This area. I got a backpacking trip next month at Picture Rocks National Lakeshore. So that should be fun. It's a 7-hour drive from Chicago though. One that I don't feel like making. Let's keep going. More stairs. I like that the uphill is like real sharp. That means it's gonna be a quick hike uphill, and then it's gonna plateau. I'm getting tired, y'all. But yeah, it's a quick hike uphill. I'm gonna plateau. Look at that. The stairs keep going. Oh my God. It's been like 6 minutes. It's still going up. Woo. Be good. This the workout for today. Man. There we go. There go some blazes. Almost there. Man, we finally made it past the stairs. Dog. That was the worst part of today. But we good though. Look at this trail. Good views, good views. There's a couple people behind me, but they going kind of slow, so I should get a little bit ahead of them in a minute. Man. If it wasn't so windy, I'll take this little jacket off, but I'm good. So, this is what the west side of the lake looks like. It's my first time exploring this area. This trail got like more of a scenic overlook of the actual lake. I feel like I'm actually hiking in the forest. Well, I feel like I'm hiking in like a lakeshore. But it's a real nice trail. Depending how it go, I might like this side more than I like the east side. But the east side got some crazy features. You got the Devil's Doorway. You got balanced rock. I don't think this side got that much stuff like that. Let's see. Alright y'all, I'm right here. I'm in my camping chair. I'm charging all my devices right now. All my stuff died. Well, dying. My Apple Watch, my phone low, and my GoPro. So I'm just charging everything up right now. Yeah, I'm just walking uphill, and all I can think about is like, this is what I don't like about Illinois. We don't got stuff like this out here. Like Illinois is like the second flattest state in America, I think. So like finding some good uphill is like almost impossible. It's only a few spots that I know of or that I found that have some good elevation gain. I think right now, let me check. My current elevation is 1,300 feet. And it said I gained 696 feet of elevation. So it's not really that big. But at least this in Wisconsin. We don't got this in Illinois. You gotta go to the Shawnee National Forest to find something with decent elevation gain. But we still enjoying the trail out here in Wisconsin. We almost to the Scenic overlook. Just like a mile, I think, or less than that. Almost there. Look how deformed that tree is. Found another overlook. I could almost see my car. Just found another scenic overlook. This one even got binoculars. But I'm not inserting no quarters. Yeah, all downhill now, y'all. It might not look steep on the camera, but it's kind of steep. The camera never does anything justice. So whenever somebody tell you, when they take pictures out in nature and the camera don't do it justice, even though it's a great picture, trust them. Because you got to see this stuff with your own eyes. I'm telling you. It's a totally different experience every time. You see a picture of Mount Everest compared to you seeing it with your own eyes, the experience is like way different. But yeah, we're going downhill now and almost to the car. Supposed to be a scenic overlook over this way. Y'all, so I'm at like the last scenic overlook of this trail before I gotta like walk in the woods on my way back to my car. But I'm not gonna record that much. I don't feel like it. So if I don't record that much, I just want to say this has been a great trail. It's been amazing. It's been beautiful. The weather's been perfect. It's been a little bit of bugs, but not too many. But yeah, it's been a real nice trail. I can't wait to come back out here. I'm gonna bring my other kayak out here and really go kayaking. But the next time I come out here, it's probably gonna be that camping trip that I'm gonna plan with my friends. I gotta see a date that everybody wanna come out here. Cause like, this is the perfect day hike. Could camp out, then hike this the next day, and hike it to sunset. If we get a sunset out here, man, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I'm finna hike up out of here. Yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all in a minute. I had to take the jacket off, y'all. Start getting hot. But it's been all downhill, literally all downhill. I ain't complaining, but that only means we almost to the car. The further down we go. But at least I like this side coming down instead of coming up because it's more gradual. But when we came up, it was like a instant incline going up them steps, boy. But I like this, so now I know next time you got to come up in this direction, so it's a gradual incline instead of a like instant incline up them stairs. I'd rather come down those stairs, but still going downhill. Feel like it's starting to flatten out a little bit, but I can still see we high up above in the distance. So probably gotta go downhill a little further. Then we almost there. Yeah, I see the lake. We gotta go down a little bit further. All right. Y'all, we made it to the end of this trail. Now we just gotta walk. Then what I said, gotta wipe our shoes off. But we just gotta walk around the lake till we get back to my car. Then that's the end of this hike, y'all. It's been a crazy trail. It's beautiful. It's my first time doing the whole loop. Last time I was here, I only did the hike from the parking lot to a little bit past the Devil's Doorway. Only went that far. So that's probably like two or 3 miles, maybe 3. So I'm glad I had the opportunity to do the whole loop today. Now I know what to really expect when I come out here next time, especially when I bring my kayak. So yeah, but I'll see y'all when I get to the car. Y'all hear all those frogs? Those are all frogs. Yeah, when I first was gonna come here, I was gonna park in this parking lot over here and then just start the trail from right here. But I came in on the east side of the park. Let's see. Yeah, when I drove in, I drove from like this direction. So I just parked over here instead of driving over here and parking. But my plan was to start right here, then loop all the way around. But I started right here. So we right here. We just gotta walk around the lake till we get back to the car. Oh, Devil's Lake. Now we get to walk along the lake shore. We parked somewhere over that way, so not much further. They go to visitor center. Made it to the beach. We're almost to the parking lot. I wish I brought my hammock. If I ain't had to work tomorrow, I would have stayed here a lot longer. I would have had my hammock. I would have brought my real kayak. Probably would have brought my tent just so I could lay down in the. You could just lay down with listen to the sound of the water over here. It's a nice little, nicely built walkway too. Almost to the car. We at the picnic area. It's a million tables. They go to the beach. I low-key want some ice cream, but nah. I gotta give me a good post-hike meal from somewhere good. I'm gonna see what's near this area. I want me a nice hamburger. Maybe find a place that sell, they got beer and burgers. We gonna see. We made it, y'all. Gotta go to the car. All right, y'all, made it back to my car. I did 9.2 miles today. I know I was gonna do more than 7. Yeah. Made it back to the car. I'm low-key tired. I did 9 miles today. I wasn't expecting to do 9 miles. Well, I was low-key. Let me stop lying. But I'm a little tired, but not for real. I just don't feel like driving back. But I'm finna find me somewhere to eat. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I want somewhere that got nice burgers. And maybe beers too. But it was an overall great hike. Like, this area is so beautiful. It's like really, I think it's like 30 minutes from Wisconsin Dells. It was like a 3-hour drive on the dot. I left at what? I left at like 5:40 or 5:30 this morning, I think. Got here at 8. Got here at 8:30. No, I got here at 8:20. It was me and one other car that pulled up. And then right after I pulled up, like 4 other cars instantly pulled up. It's crazy. But great hike, beautiful. It's like a real beautiful scenery out here. Like, I gotta plan a nice camping trip, a nice group camping trip out here. They got a bunch of campsites. I already looked online. Most of them was booked up for the weekend. So I'm gonna need people to use some of that PTO and request a weekday off or something. But this area is so beautiful. Like, I can only imagine what it's like to camp out here, spend a whole day at the lake, have like a nice barbecue. Man, I'm gonna cook something up eventually, but let me get ready and get on the road. I may or may not record after this. I don't know. But if I don't, I appreciate you for watching the video to the end. And please, 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 please subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, tell your friend to subscribe. Tell your sister to subscribe. Tell your brother to subscribe. Anybody you know, tell them to subscribe so they can just watch some outdoor content, some pro-black outdoor content, you know. But nah, I appreciate you for watching the video, and I'll catch y'all later. I can't zoom in with the GoPro, but that sign say the outdoor group camp. So I'm gonna see what the group camp look like, so I can see what, so I can visualize a group camping trip. For organized groups by reservation, no camping without permit. Okay. Yeah, we just need tents. Okay, bet. Bet. Yeah, we good. And they got fire pits.